up, guys? Mike here, coming at you from the mushroom farm. Great video for you guys today. So today we're going to talk about bulk substrate, all right? I'm going to cover it for gourmet mushrooms and those funny mushrooms, okay? Because it is legal for me to cultivate them here in Colorado. And those of you who don't know, my name is Mike. I'm a mushroom farmer. I've been farming gourmet mushrooms nearly a decade, okay? I've got over 200 videos on mushroom farming and mushroom cultivation on this channel. So if you're into mushrooms and farming, make sure you click that subscribe button right now so you get more mushroom and farming videos like this in the future. But anyway, let me post up just a couple pictures of what we're going to go over. We're going to go over some gourmet mushroom grows. And these are all using the same substrate, okay? So just so everybody knows, all of my gourmet mushrooms that I grow on this channel, I'm using the exact same substrate. There is no difference. Well, okay, hang on, let me correct myself. I actually do a slight different thing for my maitake, but that's a whole nother animal, and we're not going to talk about that in this video. And I also do not cultivate shiitake. So this is basically for my oysters, my lion's manes, all my hericiums, all my king oysters. This is all the same substrate, okay? I'm going to tell you guys the substrate I'm using. I'm going to tell you guys if I have any secret ingredients in there, so pay attention. And I'm also going to talk about those funny mushrooms. And I also want to say this is just for informational and educational purposes only. I'm not encouraging anyone to break the law, okay? Because it is legal for me to cultivate them here in Colorado, so I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I create nice trays of mushrooms just like that, okay? And it's super simple. And if there's any secret ingredients, I'm going to tell you guys those too. All right, and also stay tuned till the end of the video, and I'll show you guys some archery target practice. A lot of you guys know I've been kind of talking about going out hunting here over this next month because it is bow season for elk, and my dad's an elk guide. I've never been elk hunting before, so we're going to go out for the first time, but I'm going to show you guys a clip of some of my shooting towards the end of the video. I got my bow all adjusted. I was even playing with it a little more. I increased like the draw length just a little more so my anchor point for my release is like more true, and I'm shooting it was just shooting super consistent, so I want to show it off, so stay tuned till the end for that. But anyway, let's talk about the substrate now, okay? So for my gourmet mushrooms, my bulk substrate, what am I using? 60-40 masters mix, okay? I'm using wood pellets, 60% wood pellets, 40% soybean hulls, okay? A lot of people ask too, like, do you put gypsum in? No, I never put gypsum in. I made a video called Mushroom Mythbusters. Scroll down and check that out. I talk all about it. But if you're putting gypsum in, you're messing up, dude. Seriously. Like, no point to put gypsum in. You get grows just like I'm doing with sawdust and soybean hull. Don't waste your time putting in gypsum, okay? Now, as far as pH, I had someone asking me if I check my pH. I never check my pH, okay? Ever. I've never checked my pH for my bulk substrate in the entire time I've been cultivating gourmet mushrooms. So I do want to say the one time you do want to check pH is if you are pasteurizing your bulk substrate with lime water. And how I do that, I'll do some videos of that on the channel just so everybody can see it. It's a super low-tech method. What you do is you just bring water up to a 12 pH, okay? And I've hydrated straw pellets with that water. It works perfectly. You can inoculate immediately after, okay? You don't need a flow hood or anything, actually. As long as you have clean spawn, you could just do it on your kitchen table. Put straw pellets in a bag, 12 pH lime water, hydrate it to field capacity, let it puff up the pellets, boom, put your spawn in, finished product, dude. So, nice, easy way to do that. It works good for oyster mushrooms. Don't try it for lion's mane. Lion's mane doesn't grow good on straw, okay? Another common question I get too is the wood. What type of wood pellets am I using? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, so you guys can use any type of wood pellets you want for the most part, whether it's softwood, hardwood, you can use a blend. I actually prefer softwood. I've actually gone over that in other videos. So check out those videos if you want to kind of look into the difference between hardwood and softwood. The main thing is the softwood will hydrate a little bit faster, and I feel like it colonizes just a tad bit faster, okay? So anyway, let's talk about those funny mushrooms just a little bit, okay? Look at that tray. Banging mushrooms, dude. Insane. So what did I do to do that? Now, first of all, I'm going to make a video specifically talking about growing in these 10 by 20 trays because it's my favorite method now, just because, first of all, I'm kind of like the type that I like to get a big yield. First of all, I like big mushrooms too, man. This is like the freaking massive mushroom channel, so I like growing big mushrooms. This style works great. I basically have 3 4 pound bags or so of substrate that I use to make each 10 by 20 tray. So honestly, each 10 by 20 tray probably has like 10 to 12 pounds of bulk substrate in it. And I've got that inoculated honestly at like a probably like 2 to 1, like 2 parts bulk substrate, 1 part spawn. That's how I inoculated those. And also, so what is the bulk substrate? Do I have any secret ingredients in there to pull that off? I just want to tell you guys, it's just coconut coir and vermiculite. That's it. No gypsum, okay? So I don't know where these guys get off thinking like gypsum's like the secret ingredient. Quit putting gypsum in your substrate. You're wasting your time. You can get grows just like that with just coconut coir, vermiculite, brought up to field capacity, and like I said, it's got like 2 part substrate to 1 part spawn. So I did put a significant amount of spawn in there, but Ed Grant has talked about here on this channel, he's like an expert about researching them funny mushrooms. And I'll just say, he was talking about how it can increase the, I think, tryptamines and whatnot in them, makes them a little more stronger. So, anyway, you get a big yield doing it that way, fast colonization, reliable fruiting. So I prefer that spawn rate, and like I said, it works great for me. I've gone way less too. So on substrates for those funny mushrooms as well, I've also done a lot of bag cultivation over the years, and I've experimented with all different types, like straw mixed with compost and manure, all that stuff. And when you do have a little higher ratio of supplements, I will say I even had some like chicken manure in some years ago, and when I did that, you can inoculate at a lower rate, but I will say you might be a little more likely to contaminate then with something like that. But I've done like 1 to 10, like 1 part spawn to 10 parts bulk substrate in like a highly supplemented mixture, and you still get great yields. But honestly, just for simplicity and like cleanliness and everything like that, I prefer the coconut coir and vermiculite. It's kind of my favorite way to do it. So anyway, if you guys have any questions about that, drop it down below in that comment section. If you guys have suggested videos, drop it down below in that comment section. Now, one final thing I'm going to leave you guys with before we go on to shooting the bow, and I'll show you guys my target practicing. Watch the target practicing, man. It was fun. I love shooting that bow right now. I'm just like, I have to like force myself to work because I'm just having so much fun shooting the bow. But I had some people emailing me asking if I was doing farm tours, basically, or if I would let anyone come visit the farm. And this guy honestly just kind of asked to come visit the farm. I want to let you guys know, I do a day rate at the farm. I charge a day rate, okay? I don't do free tours or anyone like that. This is my house, guys, so please just like respect my privacy, you know what I mean? And I do have people pay to come get consultations, so I don't let anyone honestly just come over for free. I don't ask to come into your home, okay? I love all you guys, but I don't ask to come in your home. I respect everyone's privacy. Unless there's like some hot single female out there and you got dinner prepared, maybe then I'll come stop by or something like that. But guys, please don't ask to just come over for free unless you want to pay the day rate. But that's really all I wanted to kind of say on here. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please drop this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But that's all I got for you on this one, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Check out the bow shooting. Alright guys, I've been making a couple fine adjustments, practicing off and on today. And I'm going to take 3 shots standing now, 3 shots kneeling. I'm wearing that bullseye out, which is good. This thing's pretty deadly right now. Pretty happy with how it's shooting. Alright, let's stand up first. Let's let this truck go by first, just in case we shoot a wild one, dude. Ooh, dead on. Dead on. That's what I'm saying. Yup. One more standing up. I'm telling you, I'm wearing that bullseye out. There's not much meat left in there. Yup. Let's take 3 from the knee. These elk better be careful, man. I'm hungry. I'm hungry right now. Yup. Last one. Let's go check that out, guys. Check it out. All right. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Oh, yeah. I told you I'm wearing that bullseye out, dude.